And welcome back to Goffstown High School, the campus here with the Grizzly emblazoned on the 50-yard line. Jason Roby and Steve Cody, the highlight guy, here with you. We are calling Nashua Cougars football for you live on the highlight guy. And we just saw a great game between Salem and Nashua. It was a 34-12 Salem victory. We're going to now watch the JV version of this team, the youth team. Third and fourth graders. And the Cougars won the toss. They will get the ball first. They'll break the huddle. And they come out in double split ends with they're missing one player. They got 10. They need 11. So we'll start off the game with a timeout. So a little bit of a communication issue here as the last game of the year for the Nashua Cougars. And they start with the varsity game first, and then they play the JV game afterwards. You can see Coach Jamal Foreman lining his team up. And we are just about ready to go here. We have a unbalanced to the right with a wing off the tight end. Shotgun formation. Direct snap. And here they start the play off with the counter. Salem had it sniffed out as a good job defensively. That looked like number one for Salem, Brooke Betancourt. He was Johnny on the spot as he was able to corral Noah Sanchez. So a loss of about 9 on the play. Cougars in their hurry up. They're not wasting any time. They're back on the ball. Second and about 18. Shotgun formation, unbalanced again. This time they run the speed sweep to the right. Trying to get that edge and cannot quite get there as another loss on second down. So that ball is going to be placed back at the 20-yard line. So a little bit of trickeration by the Cougars on first down was sniffed out. Second down they went conventional. That was sniffed out. And now Nashua will be faced with a huge third down here. Not many plays in the playbook for 3rd and 25. But we saw some big plays by these Cougars in the first game. And we know they have that breakaway ability, so we'll see what Coach Jamal Foreman has drawn up. 15 minutes on the clock. And again, if you're just joining us here on the Highlight Guy live stream, the clock is not working this morning. Something happened down there, and they're trying to get it figured out for our next game. Cougars break the huddle, come out in that unbalanced formation to the right. Shotgun, they shift over to the left. Flag is thrown. And they're going to call lining up in the neutral zone against the Cougars. So that's a no-no. You want to try to find that football and make sure you are back behind it. You can't be over the ball or past the ball. And they're going to wave that flag off. That's a teachable moment there for those youngsters. So they'll replay third down, and Cougars will huddle up again, get another crack at it. Beautiful day here at Goffstown High School. I want to thank the Grizzlies and everybody here in Goffstown for making this a good day for all of us here at Nashua Cougars and Nashua ETV. Direct snap. And they tried to go to the left side. Ball hits the carpet. We'll sort this one out. Neither team pointing left or right. Don't know who has possession. They're going to say it was recovered by the Cougars. I'm going to say it was recovered by the Cougars, so it'll be a punting situation, and they'll just give the ball over to the Salem Rams, and it'll be 1st and 10 Salem. So they'll take over inside Cougar territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Nashua 43-yard line. Salem breaks the huddle. They run up to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what kind of offense they employ. It'll be under center. It'll be a split end to the right, tight end to the left, quarterback under center. It's a double tight end formation. Handoff. He has a seam. He's off to the right side. We do have a flag on the play. We'll see where this one ends. Nice shoestring tackle there. And it looked like it was number 28 for the Cougars, Taden Bong, running down the back, and it's going to go backwards. I think we have a penalty. It was a good run, but there'll be a penalty, so they're going to march the Rams backwards. Cougars get lucky there, so we'll play 1st down over. And I believe it's a holding call potentially. They'll wind the clock. 2nd down and about 20. Coach Foreman lining his defensive troops up here on the ball. They're going to look like they're going to run a 5-man front. They call it a 5-2 monster. They have a strong safety that goes to the strong side. It'll be over here. So it'll be a split end to the right, or rather a double tight end, 2 tight ends and a flanker. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback is under center. And they'll run that play off the right tackle again and trying to get some real estate. Runs out of room. And that was number 6, Callum Malloy, I believe. And he stepped out of bounds, but the referee didn't see it, so let the play continue. You'll watch that back on the replay on the highlight guy. And you know what you teach your kids? You play until the whistle. So if you don't hear that whistle, you keep playing, and that's exactly what those youngsters down there did. So kudos to them. It sounds cliche-ish, but there's a perfect example of it in action. You play to the whistle. So we got about 5 yards back. It'll be 2nd down and 15. We'll call it 2nd and 14. Same formation, double tight end, flanker left, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback is under center. It'll be a total sweep to the left, trying to get the edge, and he is met there in the mouth of the Grizzly, if you will. That was the quarterback. And I believe that is Hudson Scolastico. We're saying hello to all of our friends in Salem who are catching the Highlight Guy live stream. You can also catch us later on YouTube. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down and 13 for Salem. Big play for the defense forthcoming. we'll see how Coach Foreman's defense stands up to this third down play. 3rd and long. Same formation. Flanker is to the left, under center. A little isolation play right up the middle, and a sizable gain there as finally tackled at about the 40-yard line. It's going to be short of the line to gain by quite a bit. Nice job defensively by the Cougars. So it's going to be a 4th down, and we're going to call it 6, a long 6 here. So a big play coming up. Nice job by the defense to bend but not break. Salem will go for it. They'll come out in the same formation, double tight end flanker to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. They'll run that ISO play, a little off-tackle play actually, and off to the races. And that was number 1, Brooke Betancourt. Going to have the necessary yardage for the first down. A couple of Cougars hustling down there to get into the play. It was number 28, Taden Bong out there, and also Lucas Landry, I believe. So good hustle by the Cougars, but Salem picks up the necessary yardage for a first down. They'll come out in that same look, a double tight end look. Flanker off to the left. Split backs in the backfield. Quarterback under center. Same play. A nice stiff arm there as reversing field. Oh, and a great form tackle there. And I think that may have been number 7, if I'm not mistaken. Good hustle from the backside. Kedrian Santiago Estrada running down that line. And it was Calvin Cleary on the carry. So 2nd down and 6 for the Salem Blue Devils. Or Blue Devils, that's the high school team, the Salem Rams. These will one day be Blue Devils. A little prognostication there. Double tight end flanker now is to the right. Quarterback under center, barking signals. They're on the play to the left side, and it opens up like the Red Sea. Bounces to the outside. Heading for that pylon, cuts it up the field, and in for the touchdown. I believe that's Calvin Cleary, number 16, if I'm not mistaken. So a good run there. Good job blocking up front by that Salem Ram team. Is huge hole to run through off that left side. So they'll go for 2 now. Once again, scoreboard is not working here today, so unfortunately we'll try to do the best we can to keep a estimated time left in the quarter. We're thinking 3 or 4 minutes. We'll be watching the officials as best we can. They'll keep us updated. Salem will attempt the 2-point conversion here. Straight up the gut, and I don't think he got in. It was stopped right before the goal line was Brooke Betancourt. So nice job by the defense of the Cougars to stiffen up on that 2-point conversion. They'll get their first possession. They'll be down 6-0. Or I should say their next possession. Let's talk about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. That's bouvierprepare@gmail.com. BOUVIER prepare@gmail.com. Also give us a chance to ask you, if you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button so you can be aware whenever we schedule a live stream. Want to thank the hundreds and hundreds of people who have watched us on the Highlight Guy on YouTube and during the live stream. Really appreciate you watching and supporting us. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel. All right, Cougars come out. Got the wing to the right, split into the left, two backs in the backfield, shotgun. Salem in a four-man front. Direct snap to the quarterback. They'll run a sweep to the outside and cuts back against the grain. Nice job of avoiding the first and second contact. The pickup of only a yard, but a nice job of trying to break some of those tackles. Good penetration by that 4-4 defense. It looked like that was number 28, Taden Bong, on the carry. So 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars. And talking about the Cougars are a nonprofit organization created to give every child the opportunity to reach their greatest potential in youth football before they head to the high school. They work with Nashua High School North coaches to ensure their athletes are ready to compete at the high school level by the time they arrive, and it gives them their greatest opportunity to continue to excel beyond high school. To learn more, go to their website, NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. 2nd down and 9. Slot formation. So the snap goes between the wickets of the quarterback, and he falls on it quickly. And that was Taden Bong. He got on that, thank goodness, because it would have been the Salem ball. I think that's going to do it for the quarter. The referee just held the ball up, so that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll head to the second quarter. Salem is up 6-0. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with second quarter action right after these messages.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The Highlight Guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus here at Goffstown High School. You are watching the Highlight Guy live stream. We are bringing you 4 football games today. This is the second of 4. Nashua Cougars. And again, trouble on that shotgun snap. Goes through the hands of the quarterback. They're good snaps. Finding the handle a little bit tough. So that's going to set up a 4th down for the Cougars, and they will punt. Possession will go back over to Salem. And they'll set up shop 1st and 10 at the, we'll call it the Salem 46-yard line. So Coach Foreman's defense has to step it up here. They're down 6-0 as we enter the second quarter. 15-minute running time. Got to keep those big plays at a minimum. You can get them to third down. Need to make those big third down stops. Salem breaks the huddle. Come up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, double tight end. Flanker to the right. Quarterback under center. Straight handoff. Good penetration. Cut back against the grain, and I don't think they're going to get him. And that is number one once again, off to the races. That's Brooke Betancourt, and there was good penetration on the left side by the Cougar defense. And Betancourt planted his right foot into the ground and cut back against the grain. And that's the one thing you like teaching these youngsters. You talk about wing tee football, straight tee football, any kind of two-back set. Every play really is designed to cut back against the grain at that second level. And you teach it at an early enough age. You teach kids how to run with their eyes, if that makes sense. You know, it says, how do you run with your eyes? Well, you're running to a spot, but you're looking for that downfield block. You're looking for that cutback. And that's exactly what Betancourt did there. So it's 12-0, and the Rams will line up for the two-point conversion. And Betancourt, when he gets to that second level, he hits those afterburners. He's gone. Once again, for those of you just joining the broadcast, you'll notice everybody is wearing pink today. They have pink socks, pink armbands. The referees have pink whistles. It is breast cancer awareness. And all throughout the state, at the high school level on down, they all wear pink for breast cancer awareness. Good penetration, a couple of missed tackles, and we do have a penalty flag on the play. The conversion is no good, according to the FAR official. So because of that, my assumption is that the Cougars are going to decline that penalty. And the try for two will go by the boards. Just a slight wind now. If you look at the goalpost, you can see the flags blowing from right to left over here. It'll be Cougar ball at the 35. It is a Salem advantage of 12-0. And the Cougars on their last possession, they actually got some positive yardage and then went backwards a couple of plays. So we talk all the time about wanting to play ahead of the sticks, stay ahead of the sticks, the first down markers, and you can see those big orange sticks across the way there. That's how far they have to go, and they have 3 downs to do it. On fourth down, if they haven't done it, and it's too many to get, they usually will punt and give the ball back to the other team. So for those of you not familiar with the game and you're learning, it's a good place to learn. Usually start out by giving you the formation, the down, the distance, all that good stuff. And it looks like, once again, the Salem Rams will employ a 4-4 defense. 2 inside backers, 2 outside linebackers, 4 down linemen, a couple of rolled up corners here, and a free safety. The Cougars, meanwhile, will line up in a split end with a slot formation to the right, tight end left, shotgun formation. We're going to have a little swing pass here. It's almost caught. Nice effort there, but couldn't get it. And I think they're going to say it was a backwards pass. Nice to see that youngster get up. He was Pushed down into the turf relatively hard there. That was number 28 for the Cougars, Taden Bong. So he's up. He's okay. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, I didn't hear a whistle down on the field, so that would usually indicate that it was a backwards pass, meaning it's a live ball. But the referees discussed it. They said no, it in fact was a forward pass. It was incomplete, meaning the receiver did not catch it. So it's 2nd down and 10. Getting a little crash course here in football 101. And anything I don't know, I just make up. No, I'm just kidding. So again, you'll have that tight end to the left, wing, slot wing to the right side, shotgun formation, 4-4 defense for Salem. It is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They faked the speed sweep, and it was going to be the quarterback keeping it, but Salem had that sniffed out. And a loss on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down now for the Cougars. Speaking of the Cougars, the youth, after this game, we'll see the 7th and 8th grade team, I believe, as we have it. And it should be a good one. And I believe in that one they'll go opposite. I think it'll go JV varsity if I'm not mistaken. They did last time. Maybe they won't this time. We'll have to wait and see the order of operations, so to speak. A little stack, double wide receiver formation. One back in the backfield, quarterbacks in the shotgun. Quarterback rolls to his right. Salem does a good job of cutting off that edge, setting that edge, and not letting the Cougars get their shoulders square. So that's going to set up a 4th down play. So it looks like it's going to be the varsity group will come first. And I think the reason we saw it in reverse order a couple of weeks ago is because we had 2 undefeated teams at the time, and they kind of wanted it to be that marquee game of the evening is my guess. The referee will wind the clock. We are in the 2nd quarter here. It is 12-0 Salem, and they will take possession at their own 46-yard line. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. He is the highlight guy, and you are watching the highlight guy live stream. The Rams break the huddle. They come out in a double tight end set with a flanker to the right. 2 backs in the backfield behind the quarterback. He'll bounce it outside. A couple of missed tackles there. And a 3rd missed tackle, and a great job by that young man as he races to the outside. He gets the edge. He's got the angle. And he'll be in for the Salem Ram touchdown. A nice run there by the Rams. That may have been, I think, number 6, Callum Malloy. And the Cougars had a couple of chances there to stop that in the backfield. Just Malloy broke some tackles. And you have to take good angles to the football, chasing him outside in or inside out. Great movie, by the way, Inside Out. Watched that the other night. That was fantastic. Part 2 was good, but I really liked Part 1. Sequel's never as strong. I digress. 2-point conversion as the wind starts to pick up here just a tad. You can see it blowing on the flags on the top of the goalposts. Total sweep to the right-hand side. And a good tackle, but just comes over a little bit too late as the 2-point conversion is good, and Salem will go up 20-0 here in the second. And that'll do it, I believe. Nope. Okay. I thought it was going to. Thought I saw a ball being raised up, but that was just to get somebody's attention. So now the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Ball's in the middle of the field. As mentioned, big Halloween party at Coach Jamal's house after the game. Be a bunch of candy there, and Coach also said the parents at a later date, the parents and the players will have a little friendly game against one another. So that's always fun to see. And that's really what the kids are out here for the love of the game. It's a Sunday morning, it's brisk out, and there are a million other things you could be doing, but you take a look at the sidelines, you take a look at the fans here, you take a look at the field. Kids are out playing and being active. No cellular devices in anyone's hand. It's good stuff. They'll shift the formation. The tight end and wing will come over to the right, split end to the left, shotgun back on either side. Shotgun snap. Here comes the speed sweep. Has a chance, gets wrestled down, reverses field. He broke a tackle, and Salem, the troops were coming. Well, that was a good individual effort there by Elijah Torres, who broke the initial tackle and kept his feet churning, but the cavalry was on the way for the Rams, and they were able to wrestle him down. They lost about a yard, maybe a yard and a half on that one, but good effort by Torres there. So that'll set up a 2nd down and 11 for the Cougars. That play had the makings of something positive going on there. And I love the way the Cougars hustle up to the line of scrimmage. Look at that. They're all running up there. They get in their stance. That's good stuff. All right. Shotgun formation, wing right, split left. The handoff. Bounces to the outside, breaks another tackle, and a good effort there. Good job by the linemen for the Cougars, engaging and trying to stay on their blocks for as long as possible. It was Taden Bong who got wrapped up in the hole after breaking a tackle or two. He picked up the yardage that they lost on 1st down, so that'll set up a 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars. Good swarming defense by the Rams here as they're trying to get another possession here in this game. They got to stop this Cougar team on 3rd and long. They break the huddle. All right, tight end, wing, and a flanker to the right side. It's an unbalanced line. They're going to overload that left side. And I'll tell you, it was Bong had what seemed like an alley to the left side, and then he stopped and thought about cutting it back, which allowed the pursuit angle or the pursuit of the Rams to kind of catch up to him. So it's going to set up a 4th down, and it appears that the Cougars are going to go for it here on 4th down. And before the ball can be snapped, they did not get the play off. So that's going to do it, I believe, for the first half. Is that right, Steve? I think so. So the first half will come to an end. The Cougars did not get that last playoff. We'll head into the halftime. The Salem Rams enjoying a 20-0 advantage over the Nashua Cougars. You are watching the Highlight Guy live stream. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. We've got to pay some bills. We'll be right back after these messages. Please stay with us. You are watching the Highlight Guy.
I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like I was born. I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The Highlight Guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Hi, my name is Deb Cody and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I serve both residential and commercial clients in New Hampshire and Maine and work with an amazing team of KW colleagues and affiliate partners to help you achieve your real estate goals. In 2022, I ranked in the top 20% of 700 plus agents within my brokerage. I was nominated this past year to serve on the Agent Leadership Committee within my firm and have enjoyed giving back to my colleagues and local community. Are you curious to know how much your home may be worth in today's market? Reach out to me today and I'd be happy to run a complimentary comparative market analysis for you.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Welcome back, everybody, to the campus here at Goffstown High School. It is the Salem Rams and the Nashua Cougars. First play of the second half. Stiff arm there around the right side. Off to the races. Down the sideline. One man has the angle. Gets him from behind. Touchdown saving tackle there. You can see his teammates rallying around him for a great effort. And a good hustle play there by, looked like number 14 for the Cougars, Myron Ruthier. The Cougars here on the highlight guy. Went into halftime with Salem up on top 20-0 over the Nashua Cougars. And Rams hustle up to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. Rams come out in a double tight end flanker left, split backs behind the quarterback under center. Handoff, off tackle, cut back against the grain. Good gang tackle there as Otto Scolastico tried the right side of the Cougar defense. Pickup of about 3 on the play, set up a 2nd down and 7. Thank you all for joining us here on a Sunday afternoon. Double tight end flanker left once again. Quarterback under center, barking signals. That is Callum Malloy. He hands it off to the right side, and they find a seam. Shoestring tackle there by number 28, Taden Bong. Is a nice run by, look like Hudson Scolastico again. So that'll set up a 3rd and short for the Rams. They can pick up the 1st down. Looks like 3rd and 1 now. Got to get to the 10-yard line to get a new set of downs. Rams break the huddle, hustle up to the line of scrimmage. Malloy barking signals. They'll run the... Oh, and they collide in the backfield. Everybody goes down except the ball carrier. It's Malloy trying to win the foot race to the corner, and he does. And that play was doomed in the backfield. Malloy keeps his feet about him. And we have a couple of players down here. Looks like a couple of Cougars down. One at the goal line and one at about the 13. So we'll check on those injuries. The young man at the goal line is up and moving, so that's good to see. And the other young man also up and moving. So good to see, good sportsmanship being shown by both teams out there. Everybody's clapping, and you like to see that. So it is 26-0 now as the Salem Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion. They'll try to knock this one in, and the Rams are very fortunate there as there was a collision in the backfield, and it kind of slowed the tempo of the play down, and I'm not sure if they maybe gave up on it or ruined the timing, but that broken play results in a Ram touchdown. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion. They'll run it off to the right side. And good gang tackling there as the 2-point conversion is no good. And I'll tell you right there, pursuit from the backside on that one. Good hustle down the line by the Cougar defense thwarts that 2-point conversion. So playing hard all the way through. So it's going to be Cougar ball at the 35-yard line. They'll get it in the middle of the field. Cougars will huddle up. The Rams will send their defense out. And that was a good collision there on that 2-point conversion. You'll go back and watch that one on the highlight guy. They'll wind the clock. Again, we have some folks up here trying to figure out the scoreboard situation. We do not have power to the scoreboard, so they're keeping the clock, the time down on the field. Beautiful day here at Goffstown High School, home of the Grizzlies. I think we mentioned it in the first game. The Grizzlies had the #1 high school emblem as voted on by the fans in the state. So that Grizzly that you see inside the G at the 50-yard line was one of the top emblems in the state. Cougars break the huddle. They will have a different formation here. It'll be a tight end wing to the right, split end to the left, shotgun formation, backs on either side of the quarterback. Once again, that 4-4 defense being employed by the Rams. They shift. They try to get Salem off sides. They can't do it. And a direct snap. And, he had the edge. They needed one block, and it was off to the races. But setting the edge over there nicely for the Rams. Didn't catch the number, but it was a great job defensively. And it was a good run there by the Cougars. They just had to get that edge, and I believe that was Kidrian Santiago Estrada around that right side. So they'll huddle up. All right. The Brain Trust has come up and worked on some of the electronics here. I put my 2 cents in. I asked them if it was plugged in. Did they check the light bulbs? Got the thumbs up on that one. Cougars will shift to the left, to the wing side, and they'll run the total sweep. And he's got a seam. And again, just one man knifing through there, making the play and flexing, because that play was destined for something pretty good had they been able to get through that hole. The Nashua Cougars youth football program is thriving in just their second year, and they're looking forward to seeing where next season brings them. They have the hardest working group of coaches who dedicate their time to developing athletes' football skills and teaching them life lessons that they'll carry with them for the rest of their lives. If you'd like to become one of those coaches, please contact them at NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. They're always looking for folks to help out and coach Nashua's youth. So please get involved. Be a part of this fantastic organization. Reach out to them at NashuaCougars.net. Once again, if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button so you can be aware whenever we schedule a live stream. Cougars line up. Wing is to the left. They shift to the left. Direct snap. Oh, what a move. A dipsy-do. Cut back against the grain. Back to the middle. A nice move there. Making something out of nothing. It'll bring up a fourth down, but it was a good run. Number 28 for the Cougars, Taden Bong. And I believe it's 28, Steve. You could probably see it a little bit better on the monitor than I can, but it'll be a turnover or a punt rather, by the Cougars. And again, at this level, they do not punt the football. They just turn the ball over on fourth down if they don't want to go for it. And the referee marks off the spot where the prospective punt would be. So it'll be 1st and 10 Salem Rams from their own 36-yard line. Not a bad job there by the Cougars. They got a positive, some positive yardage there on that effort, and they don't have a score to show for it, but a good drive to start the second half for them, and you want to make the Rams have to go the length of the field, and that's pretty much what the Cougars did on that possession. So an interesting defensive lineup here for the Cougars. Okay, now they adjust. They get another linebacker back at the second level. A little dive play and breaks a tackle. Off to the races. Touchdown saving tackle there. It was a couple of broken tackles there, and good hustle by the Cougars at that second level to stop that touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10. One thing of note, you got to be careful if you put all those bodies up on the line of scrimmage, and if the running back gets by that first line, it's see you later. So now they look like they're a little more balanced there at the second level. First and 10 for Salem. Fumbled snap, ball's on the ground, and it looks like he got his own fumble. So it'll be 2nd down and 11. I apologize, a little scratch in the throat here. Got to drop some Halls, Steve, in a little bit. Little Halls mentholyptus. They're not a sponsor of ours, are they? No. They should be a sponsor of ours for sure. 2nd down and 11, loss of a yard on that play. Rams will break the huddle, come back in their signature formation. And once again, looking at the defense that's lining up for the Cougars, they're definitely a lot more balanced than they were in that first down play. And look at that. Nice job defensively. It's always great when your defensive linemen can get involved with the tackles, but their real job is to try to establish and create a new line of scrimmage by knocking the offensive line back and keeping the blockers off of your linebackers. Your linebackers are the key there. And that time, the first two levels, the defensive line and the linebackers, did a nice job. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 10 for the Rams. So huge play here, big stop necessary. And it looks like we're getting inside of a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. So 15-minute running time. Once again, the scoreboard not operating right now. It started out working, but a little false start, goes backwards. No flag on the play, and they're going to say it's going to be 4th down, loss again on that play. So, and I'll tell you what, that is a victory for this Nashua Cougar defense. They've played really well here on this series defensively. And you don't look at the scoreboard. You got to play. We always used to tell kids, play the next snap. Play the next snap. Each each play has its own life, and that's exactly what this Cougar defense did. They dug their heels in. They played good, sound football fundamentally, and as a result, they're going to take over on this exchange of the football. The referee will march it off, and it'll be 1st and 10 Cougars. So that will do it, I think, for the third quarter. That's what the head official is saying. So they will reverse field. It'll be the fourth quarter. We will head into the final frame here of this one. We have 2 more coming at you, but Jason Roby, along with Steve, the highlight guy, Cody, the man on the moving pictures. It's been a fantastic day of football here as the wind starts to pick up. Salem out in front in this one, 26-0, but a great goal line stand by the, a great defensive stand by the Nashua Cougars. Playing some really inspiring defense there. And the fourth quarter will start, 15 minutes on the clock. Referee just wound it. Yeah, they just switched sides of the field. So the Cougars are now on offense, 1st and 10. It was, but they switched sides of the field. So the fourth down play would have actually been the last play of the third quarter. I'm going to stick with that, Steve. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 20, we'll call it the 20-yard line here, 23-yard line. And they come out with tight end wing, split end. Very good. See Coach talking about the offensive line splits. That's the distance between the feet of the offensive linemen. So nice job there. You want to make sure you have the correct splits. Direct snap. That ball is dropped. It's on the carpet. It comes to rest on the 20, but we don't know who has it. Head official says it is going to be Salem ball. So that fumble, that turnover, bad spot to get a turnover. Ref, you have a really good defensive series. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for Salem from the 20-yard line. So unfortunate there for the Cougars, but you know what? They'll just have to play another good defensive stand here as a timeout is called by the Cougars. They'll talk things over, and we'll talk some things over too. Are you looking to play sports in college? If yes, then the Highlight Guy can help you. Let him help you get noticed and recruited. The Highlight Guy creates highlight videos, films sporting events, and live streams, what we're doing out here today, all with the goal of helping athletes like you get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. The Nashua Cougars Board of Directors is a group of people who came together for one purpose, and that purpose is to create the best possible opportunity for every youth football player in North Nashua. They provide scholarships, transportation, and they go above and beyond on a daily basis for all of their athletes. They're all one big Cougar family. So if you're interested in joining the Nashua Cougars Board of Directors, go to NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. And if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email deb@thedowgroup.com. That's deb@thedowgroup.com. All right, off the turnover, Salem Rams come to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, they can get a first down. They got to get down to the 10-yard line. They'll come out in that double tight end flanker look. Quarterback under center, split backs in the backfield. That handoff. Oh, and there it was, met in the backfield. Good penetration off of that left side of the defense. Didn't get a number of that truck, but it was a great tackle. It may have been number 7 potentially. I think it was 7. And maybe 55 as well was in there. Don't have a 55 on the roster. Was it the tackle there? They are hard to read. Yeah, you know, the sun and the numbers are wreaking havoc. We love giving credit to all the kids, so it's believe me, when we don't call the number, it's not because we're trying to, you know, not say them. We just can't always see them, and it's tough. But it was a great play nevertheless. Quarterback keeps it bouncing around, and a good gang tackle there. Another nice play by the defense for Nashua. And that time there were 5 dark jerseys at the point of attack, and getting up gingerly there, it looks like number 32. He was in on that pile. That was Mason Lamontagne. But a good job by the defense there. So that's going to set up a 3rd down and 11. This would be huge if the Cougars can keep the Rams out of the end zone. They've done it already once this quarter, or the third quarter, end of the third quarter rather. Let's see if they can do it in the 4th. Quarterback, snap, huge hole, got to wrap them up. They do, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Nice job by filling in that gap right there. Looked like number, I'm going to say 32 and 28, if I'm not mistaken. So that was Taden Bong and Mason Lamontagne. Again, cloudy or clear, we say it all the time. If there's an area that opens up, you fill that hole, and they did just that. It's going to set up a 4th down. We're going to call it 6 for the Rams. So a chance for the defense to get off the field after that turnover. Play of the game for this defense right here. Double tight end, flanker off to the left. Excuse me, it's a double wing now. You get a double wing look, so probably going to come with some kind of a counter or reverse. Here it comes. They had it blown up in the backfield, and they do just that, and a nice job. Couple of players there, 7 and 12, I think, are both there for the Cougars. That was Kidrian Santiago Estrada, and it looked like Anthony Ionelli McCarthy teaming up on that stop, and you could see by the formation that something was coming there. A nice job by the defense to recognize the formation, get some penetration at the point of attack, and send that play going backwards. And a great job by that Cougar defense. When the ball was given up, it was 1st and 10 at the 20, and it results in a great stand by that defense. So congratulations to the Cougar D there. Clock is winding here in the 4th quarter. You know what that means. It's a good chance for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See how I got that in there, Steve? Want you to know whenever we are live streaming an event, want you to join us. Love having you. Last time we called some games for you, hundreds and hundreds of folks from all over the state watching. Love you joining in with us. Love calling these games. All right, 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Direct snap, handoff, right side. It's a good one. Nice defensive play there by number 16 for Salem. That was Calvin Cleary. He wrapped up the ball carrier pretty quickly there. I believe that was Bong again. And this Salem team, very fast-flowing defense, so maybe you want to try catching them off guard with some kind of counteraction, some kind of reverse here, but also very disciplined. It's been hard to get anything going against this team. They're just very sound defensively. We'll get an opportunity to watch the 7th and 8th grade version of this Cougar team in our next 2 games. Hopefully get a chance to get down there and talk to the head coach, Travis Fowler. Cougars break the huddle. It's going to be 2nd down. We'll call it 9. They shift to the right, and it's a direct snap. Keeps his feet going, but not much to show for it there. As good penetration once again by the Rams defensively. And we have an injury on the field, so we'll take care of that. Trainer takes a look. Both teams are showing good sportsmanship here. The score of this one right now is 26-0, but what you have really seen here the last couple of drives is a great effort by this Cougar defense to keep them out of the end zone as a young man being helped off the field by coach. Lost a wheel there. He's got his cleat in his right hand, so he blew a tire there. Hopefully the young man is doing okay. So that's going to set up a 3rd down and 11 for the Cougars. They'll wind the clock. We'll see what they have dialed in. Field position not in favor of the Cougars. They need to try to get some positive yardage here to flip the field. All right, they come with the tight end and wing flop sides. So they'll come set up to the field side. Split end down towards us on the numbers. Direct snap, handoff outside, trying to bounce, spin move, trying to rip that ball out. Nice run there. And a nice positive gain of about 3 or 4 yards. But that is going to bring up a 4th down. And so we'll see if the Cougars decide to go for this here. I don't know if they will. They may not. I know in the first game we saw, they went for it on 4th down, and they are not marching the ball backwards, so I think the Cougars are going to go for it. All right, let's go. Had a nice play on 3rd down. Let's see if they can have another nice play on 4th down. They're going to need about 7. So they'll dig deep in the playbook for this one. They'll break the huddle, hustle up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll set up in their formation. Slot is to the right, tight end is to the left. Shotgun snap. They're going to go to the friendly skies. They take a shot. They got a man. Oh, and it was just underthrown. It was intended for, I believe, 19 Henry Klaus. I believe it was Henry that the ball was intended for, unless that's a 10 and not a 9. I think it was Klaus. But regardless, that'll be 4th down. And ball will turn over to the Rams on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Salem from the Nashua, we'll call it the 26-yard line. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here. Play-by-play, color commentary. And the man on the moving pictures, as always, is the highlight guy himself, Steve Cody. He is a man of mystery, folks. You pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. You all know Steve. He's the guy that sends me down in the cold to do the pregame interviews. All right, 1st and 10 from the 26. Salem comes out. And they are in a flanker to the left. And nice sportsmanship there. I think Salem just going to take a knee, and that will do it for the ball game. You saw the referee raise the ball above his head, which means that is the end of the quarter and or the game. And both teams will hustle over to the 50. They will shake hands, and that will do it for our second game here from the campus of Goffstown High School. This one just went final. Your score, the Salem Rams 26 and the Nashua Cougars 0. I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. It's our pleasure to bring you the best in all sporting events from youth all the way through to the major leagues. I'm sure we'll get some calls. They're probably busy right now. We didn't get any calls for the Yankees and the Dodgers yet? Okay, well, I'm sure they're coming. They watched the live stream, right, Steve? They must. Yeah. All right, so that'll do it here from Goffstown High School. We have 2 more games left for you. Our 7th and 8th grade middle school league game, and the undefeated Nashua Cougar Varsity are going to warm up and get ready to play here. We'll be back with a pregame interview for you with head coach Travis Fowler, and we'll be right back after we pay some bills. Thanks for watching The Highlight Guy.